Now, Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Jim Teske with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
There you go, 612. Our tower cam shot has been showing some breaks in the clouds from downtown Syracuse to the northwest. Our threat for precipitation pretty much done. You have to go pretty far to the south. That's good news for areas to the north. They get more of a chance to dry out. Let's give you the latest on the flood warnings and advisories across the area. Cayuga Lake, that will be until further notice. The lake is very high and very slow to drain, so there could be some flooding along the lake shore, especially some of the paths near the parks on the southern end of the lake around Ithaca. Farther to the north, Black River. Flooding in the Flats area from Lewis County into southeastern portions of Jefferson County. So farmlands there, also some roads, and also Dexter, some flood issues on some of the properties along the riverfront there. And finally, at least until just after midnight tonight, the flash flood or the flood advisory on the Salmon River, more because of the fast flow. They want to keep the fishermen away from that. Here's what's going on temperature-wise. Again, mid-70s here in Syracuse, but slightly drier air. Toronto just 3 or 4 hours ago, they were in the 70s. They're 59 right now, so a little touch of that cooler air, or not as warm air, moving in here overnight as a cold front gets ready to move through. There are the showers, some thunder right along the Pennsylvania-New York line, and that's moving away from us, so not an issue. So the cold front comes through, but back to the west. It's a warm front. That's coming back our way for tomorrow, with it some precipitation. There are the showers moving off to the east, and we're in and out of the clouds here during the evening. Overnight, clouds kind of thicken back up. Temperatures will range from the mid-30s across the North Country, places like Ogdensburg and down toward Watertown. Upper 30s, places like Auburn. Here in Syracuse, low to mid-40s will do it. Our best chance for precipitation tomorrow will probably come midday, early afternoon, just ahead of that warm front. Temperatures are rising into the 50s. Then we break out into some sunshine. I think temperatures will not be as warm as today, but we'll still manage to get into the 60s. And then we watch for some storms tomorrow night. They'll form closer to Buffalo. As a result, they have the best chance for seeing some gusty, damaging winds. They'll weaken as they move east. Could still see a gusty storm around the Finger Lakes after midnight. Biggest threat's going to be flooding rains, as you'll see here. There are the storms weakening as they move east. This is 2 in the morning Sunday, and steady, perhaps heavy rain right around sunrise on Easter Sunday. It looks like everything moves off. It dries out during the midday and the afternoon. Here's your planning forecast. On Sunday, 53, that's a morning high. We drop into the 40s. Monday, rain and higher elevation snow showers, 45 here in Syracuse. Now, Monday night into Tuesday, it's going to be basically just snow showers. Higher elevations, grassy surfaces, could see a light accumulation. Wednesday, sunshine. We're warmer on Thursday with afternoon showers, scattered showers, and we're near 60 on Friday.
Download the WSYR Plus app on your TV to stream News Channel 9 for free. Just go to your smart TV, search WSYR Plus in the App Store, and download to start streaming today.